10 seconds remaining.
Welcome back,
5
ladies and
seconds
gentlemen,
remaining.
to our third best of two today on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel for DPL
LGD's
2018.
turn.
So we have here one heck of a game, EHOME versus LGD. Big names, big teams, big players, and only the big plays. As we fight ourselves through the group stages of the DPL, waiting to see who will be at the MDL Major. So of course, you know,
10 seconds remaining.
big stakes online, and not to mention as well
Radiant
with the two
team
teams, we're seeing completely different new picks for sure. Well, let's see. Chen opening with a Terrorblade. LGD are like, alright, screw it. You go with the Bat Rider and the Viper as well. Always looking forward to seeing X Nova play.
10 seconds remaining.
On eHome, they have the OD, the Tusk, the Witch Doctor, and the Tiny.
5 seconds
So,
remaining.
looking at these teams, it's like basically, who's going to win? Is it going to be full China or 4 China plus 1C, right? Alright. So the Viper pick, OD versus Viper matchup. That's a classic. We haven't seen that in a while. Tusk, WD, Tony. Alright. So Tiny is always a good. It's always a good safe lane. Can also be an off laner. But I have to say, like, when Faith Bien plays on the Tiny, this guy makes the plays. You know, he just go like, let's go. He's like finesse. That's what I like about him. The last time I watched him play in the DPL, he impressed on a whole new level. Alright, so waiting for the last picks and the final bans. So of course, eHome should be looking to take out another support.
LGD's
Rather take out
turn
the
to
Spirit.
ban.
Could be that. That's a good hero to always take out. Does feel like a Nyx Assassin would be a very good pick here, however. I think they missed that out. Nyx Assassin would be great here, especially against the OD.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. LGD's turn
Taking
to
out the
pick.
Broodmother. They don't want to get cheesed. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, eHome, they could, right? If they wanted to, they could. They could put like an OD mid and a Broodmother safe lane.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Let's see, what's good here? What's good here? Rough call, you know, especially with this draft. Yeah, I still think the Nyx is a pretty good pick. It can do so much this game. Oh, they can also use the Chen as a greedy 4 and pick up a 5. I mean, Earth Spirits was definitely an LGD thing. But here's the good thing, like, I'm so excited for this game because I'm excited to see how, you know, CTY and Ying do against the duo of Maybe and Ami. You know, these are like some of the strongest players out there. And Chalice is such a good offlaner as well. Not to mention, it's always good to see FY God. Like, FY gets what FY God wants, right? Like Ice once said. The only guy who can make Invoker support actually work out.
Radiant team pick. Vengeful spirits. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, so what's a good final pick here? Wouldn't say not to avoid as well. Avoid would be pretty good. Well, they actually do go ahead with the Vengeful Spirit. Hey, you never know, right? Vengeful Spirit carry, then you end up seeing like a Terrorblade game. But this might work out. Venge is always a stable pick to go back to.
Weaver.
Weaver.
Choose your hero.
CTY Weaver. No doubt. There we go. So CTY Weaver. Last time I saw that CTY Weaver, he shredded on that hero. But you look at LGD's side, you know, this is a lineup which they know what they want to do. In fact, if they do decide to go ahead with the Terrorblade support, okay, never mind. Yeah, it's gonna be Army and the Terrorblade. Don't worry, guys. Our pubs are still safe. Right, so now I'm just waiting for the game to load in. But from the draft, let's think. Oh no, I feel like EHOME's draft is actually easier to execute here. Alright. So game 1, EHOME versus LGD. CTY playing on the Weaver, FaithBN Tiny, Ying playing on the OD. He came from Keen Gaming. HYM on the Tuskar, Y Innocence playing on the Witch Doctor. Direside Chalice playing on the LGD. X Nova on the Chen. You have Maybe playing on the Viper, Ame playing on the Terrorblade, and FY on the Vengeful Spirit. So X Nova Chen, how is this one?
Feeling good, man.
Oh my god, Witch Doctor. That chat line, what the heck? This looks like World of Warcraft. Okay. Staring into the abyss. Interesting ward. I mean, the only hero who actually clears stacks on LGD side would be the Bat Rider, right? And this is a ward which I believe Sansheng, if you saw the guide to how to put the ward against VP's wards, he said this particular ward is very popular among them, actually placed here as well. So FY and Ame actually heading straight to the bottom. 2-2.
I'll take that.
Aggro tri-lane. Chalice will be going up against the Weaver, actually.
Just what the doctor ordered.
And the last time I saw, it was basically CTY destroying a Bat Rider, so he's so strong. So Y Innocence, just making sure that the range creep doesn't go first. Chalice could trade hits with Y Innocence if he wanted to. All he needs to do is just hunt them down with the napalm stacks. Yeah, you want to be very careful. Like, he's just laying up the stacks. Like I said, you know, look, Y Innocence, he's lucky. He's so far behind. Of course, CTY picking up a stick, nice and easy. Bottom lane, FY falling a bit low. One needs to be careful. FaithBN actually getting a bit of help with HYM. So at least that this lane can be somewhat salvaged. You know, X Nova getting ready. Chalice is just getting zoned out with that Maledict. And maybe having a good time zoning out that OD. It's just the way of the hero matchup, right? Man, look at those hits, bringing him so low. And this is some good Dota right now. Honestly, you can tell like the difference in the skill level. No, so not the difference, but how intense it is. And FaithBN watch the Avalanche First Blood going away to X Nova with those wonderful golems.
First conversion.
And that's his first blood. You got Chalice getting hunted down by Y Innocence. CTY, they have the Shikuchi, and that will be a kill. Not sure where he was gonna go. Not sure why he didn't want to try TPing out.
My thrift rewarded.
No mana onto Y Innocence as well.
Got it.
Sending the bones in. Ooh, the rocks, the rocks, the rocks. Ow. And Faith Bien, yeah, you're not too happy about that. Meanwhile, OD. Actually getting ahead of EXP against the Viper. 10 and 5 to the 9 and 0. He's getting a ton of denies.
Invisibility.
So 1 and 1, still very evened out game. Doctor picking up an Invis rune. He's going to try to go to the top. Let's see if he can find anything over there. Still very quiet in it. There's 3 minutes and we're not seeing much fights. The laning phase is very evened out between the teams. Quite nicely distributed as well. But I'm liking this. It looks like they may try to rotate the lanes or at least leave Faith Bien alone. They want to try and pressure the top. Chalice is going to get caught out. The coconuts are bouncing around. He's going to Firefly and run this one away. The snowball's coming in. They have the shots as well. Chalice, I'm pretty sure he's not running away from this, but he had the Firefly and the Maledict as well. He will actually get CTY in the process, but X Nova, bottom lane, taking care of Faith Bien. 2 for 1. And that's just the better efficient trades happening right now across the map. Over the top again. They are going to go for Mr. Chalice, who did TP into the lane, and he's going to die one more time. Top lane CTY. So we understand both these teams in Group B, they face risking elimination. So every point matters right now. In bottom, they're going to find Faith Bien, so just keep stomping on these offlaners. Make their lives miserable. Power of the Chen.
Regeneration!
So maybe he's really having a hard time. 14 to 2 to the ODs. This OD, Ying, he's a solid star player right here. If anything, I see him as the next big Chinese talent, that's for sure. And you heard it here first. Alright, gonna hunt inside the trees. Another snowball. Well, when he takes care of the creeps, they just want to clear all these creeps and stuff, you know. But middle lane, yeah, the OD versus Viper matchup. Maybe in the old OD he had a better chance because he can spam the poison attacks a lot more. But this OD, like, you can tell Ying, he's such a good player, man, because he knows how to play. I've never seen him lose a single matchup just yet. Against good players like Sakata. I actually want to see him play against Paparazzi, right? Because I honestly have not seen him ever lose a lane.
Denied.
So anyway, smoke up for Innocence and the Tusker HYM. They want to try and perhaps get that kill here onto maybe. Yeah, picking it out. I mean, FY is behind. He's read this very well. They're going to try the coconut and has bounced out, but it will not connect, and they realize that, okay, yeah, that's a wasted attempt. But over the mid, looks like they will go for the turnaround OD. Could be in a bit of trouble. Oh, nice juke. He actually waited for the projectile. Magic missiles coming out. Snowball save. Or is he going to go to the creeps? Never. Maybe we'll still get that kill. Lots of damage flying out, but that's because it's a 3-on-3 in the middle lane. CTY actually feeling that he could go for the bottle this game because it's a 1-on-1 matchup. Maybe actually getting himself another kill. Onto HYM, sick place, and now maybe he finds himself back into the game. Net worth wise also, I would say it's pretty evened out. And the OD is just so poor, but here comes Y Innocence. He's gonna get that Raccoon soon. The snowballs come out, and they actually will end up getting the kill. Faith Bien, one more hit. Terror, and of course Army cleans up with that last hit, the projectile in the air from the Metamorphosis form. And Chalice is about the third on the way to the Blink Dagger. 7-4, still favoring LGD in the bit in terms of the kill score. So we're seeing tons of kills start to rack up bit by bit. Now maybe this Metamorphosis will try to take out the tower at least. Put the creep wave back into his favor just a tiny bit. I mean, Nova, this is some good Chen. He knew what to do. So far his rotations have been kind of on point, making the important things happen. He's got himself another golem, and he's got a Satyr Tormentor as well. Looks like they might even go for a turnaround over here onto FaithBehind, trying to bait him out. They took the Arcane Rune. No vision there, but they should know that FaithBehind's kinda in the area. If they can only find the angle.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Hang it out. Avalanche at play, they do get one. Army's gonna start rack clicking away. They're gonna toss the Terrorblade back, but it'll be enough damage nonetheless. Tuskar did TP and CTY as well. But looks like they will not be able to find anything to go for a turnaround. Why Innocence checking for a ward. And Chalice, he's gonna enjoy this stack. Oh, OD having a hard time. 2200 gold support OD. But considering how things are going, I would say he's doing okay, especially against a Viper. Right, Sean the Snowball, no, the Coconuts. Maledict as well, maybe. Or the swap off from FY, but he's dead nonetheless. They just want to get the return kill here onto this OD. Now they want to chase after all these heroes. HYM is there looking for the shard damage. CTY is also in the vicinity. Has 17 one charges, but the Bad Rider is definitely going to try for the lasso. Yeah, he's going to get Y Innocence, that's for sure. Dragging him into the fire and burning him amongst all these projectiles. 2 kills, and LGD are doing very well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
And oh, looks like they may have just found FY. The magic missile comes out as well. Someone's TPing straight to the top.
Tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Trying to stall the push. The tier 1 tower took a bit of damage. CTY still happily farming out the bottom lane. Level 8 in the top of the net worth, no surprise. Like I said, this is one of his trademark heroes for CTY. He's just able to do so much.
See no weaver.
Meanwhile, Chalice, he just wants that Blink Dagger. But over in the bottom, CTY on the hunt for Nova. He's gonna go content himself with the Golem instead. Oh, top lane the Snowball. They have the Warrior's Punch. Not yet, but they have the Avalanche. Terrorblade. Oh, no way could even get a Sunder off. Good stuff. So clean and precise on EHOME, honestly. Like, the chain the stun's perfect right there. And now Bat Rider has a Blink Dagger on the way and 800 gold.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You know, FY smoked up to the middle lane. If he can find the swap on the target, he has the maxed out magic missile.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
There's the pinging it out. They know that FY is there. Oh, the swap, they had vision up there. Whoa. Yes, this ward over. And now it looks like Witch Doctor is dead. Now they want to know that there is a ward. Good call from FY.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright. Nova was looking to go into some targets. But now they will just content themselves with taking this mid tier 1 tower. The siege card, this should be a very easy tower kill. Using a bit of terror just to look up, scout some heroes, won't find anything. And CTY now has a haste rune. Could look to try and hunt some people down. Chalice 200 more gold to the Blink Dagger. His timing is pretty on point so far. For CTY, does he want to try for this? Yep, they will try with the Witch Doctor, it looks like. Do they know? They're bringing in more heroes, however. Army is there. Yep, the coconut will bounce. Oh, but nice lasso. Death Ward full channel duration, perhaps. And Chalice is dead. Can they kill the Witch Doctor? Yes, they can. Looking for more targets, but perhaps they can find Faith Bien there. The poison comes up a quick blink away from the Tiny. And they realize that there's a ton of heroes here. They had a ward up here as well on this hill. And now they're going to keep on going FY with Terra looking for the swap. Oh no, but the toss in. HYM going with the Warrior's Punch. FY Magic Missile. Oh, nice snowball juke from HYM. And FY, they're going to hunt him down. They have the Avalanche. They will club him down. CTY claiming that kill. Meanwhile, they want to keep on going X-Nova. Not able to kill anyone else. But maybe will. Oh, X-Nova actually gets himself a mega kill streak. Boy from Malaysia, 5-0 and 5. They do get the tower deny from CTY, so a bit of gold not going the way of LGD, but nonetheless, they will be happy that they have taken the tier 1 tower. Oh, do they have a sentry over there? Here comes Faith Bien. They had a sentry. He was just barely in range. X-Nova has the Hand of God. They're going to keep right-clicking away. Does he drop the TPL? No. CTY too much damage. And now looks like EHOME. He's been isolated. He has the Sunder. They need to bring heroes in. Bench is there. Looking for the stun. Ooh, can they have a right-click damage? They uncharge. No. He's actually going to get up 100 HP. They're going to try and right-click him down. They did use the swap. The CTY, the urn, no, out on 29 HP. But they keep on going for more, looking for Faith Bien in the trees. He's hiding all the way inside. Why Innocence? Chalice is there. He's found one target. It will be the Witch Doctor. Just burns him down with the Napalm Stack and the right clicks. Magic Missile. Chalice finding himself a kill, looking for more, finding Faith Bien. He's found the Tony. Inside the trees, Faith Bien, nowhere to run, nowhere to go. You can take all the trees you want, but you will die. At 15-9, LGD pulling ahead with some traction, but still the net worth. Alright, now I mean effort. Many heroes dying. And the Weaver picks up a Diffusal Blade. This is the part where they need to try and go for trades, perhaps push up to tier 1. Ying, he's also doing his best to get to his 4 staff. Very poor this OD, he doesn't have a Midas, so there's no real way for him to try and even...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know, like I say, to even catch up in farm. But so far, LGD are playing this in a very quick-paced game. Wonderful Chen game out here from X-Nova. And it looks like they want to go behind the tower. Chalice is there. Blink Dagger. Yep, going for the lasso. They found the Witch Doctor. Perhaps going to save a target. Therefore, duration channeling all the way to the max, and down goes Maybe. Looking for more, perhaps, if they can only find one more target to slip up. And Army will immediately TP out. Well, all of that was happening. CTY right at the top. And he's going to find himself a creep wave.
My thrift rewarded.
Army also there. Just using the reflection to burn away some of CTY's mana. FY actually went for phase boost this game. No treads. Interesting build. Usually you would see the treads because, you know, as a support you just want to be as tanky as possible so that you can stand on the front lines. Oh, okay, time lapse out. Do they know CTY is there? They definitely don't have a lasso, but CTY, you don't want to stand in trees for too long. Yeah, I just like how CTY is just waiting around there. Faith Bien and HYM, they will demolish X-Nova, taking care of the creeps as well. Clearing out the golems to get whatever damage he can. This is one of the rough things of playing Chen into a Tiny, right? It's just so hard. Especially since with a Chen, usually the Tiny would just destroy you. It's just one of those heroes.
Dire's top tower is under
And now you have a Yasha on the way up. Smoke from CTY and Y Innocence as they look to find themselves one pickoff, which might be maybe. They have 3 heroes in this bottom lane, and it looks like he's too far out. He's definitely dead here. They have the Purge as well. The coconuts are bouncing with the Death Ward, and down goes Maybe. Hand of God will not save him. And they're bringing the entirety here. Chalice looking for the lasso. Yep, he's going straight for the Weaver. Need to right-click him down with the stun as well. Down goes CTY, the swap. They found the second Y Innocence to fall. And looks like they want to go straight for the OD, chasing him down. The Flamebreaker will push him back. FY almost in range, doesn't have to swap just yet, but he has the phase boost for the extra movement speed. Chalice slowing him down, the Napalm stacks. And looks like this OD is a dead OD. So a 3-for-1 trade, losing the Viper in the process, but it did end up favoring LGD. CTY somehow has still managed to maintain his net worth advantage, being the most farm core in this game, and that's the Weaver. Beating to 12 on the kill score. Net worth going up and down, very erratic graph. No real winner yet. Chalice will be heading towards that 4-star for the extra initiation range. Maybe he actually chose to go for Helm of Dominated this game, so it's a bit of a zoo strat, something we see especially among the Chinese teams. You know, Helm of Dom is just such a good item, right? Good stats. FY also trying to build into what could be a Shadow Blade? I don't even know. But he has a Shadow Amulet queued up. TB now has his Yasha. They will look to clear this big ass stack. So both teams, they just want to get the next items up. You can't blame them. But yeah, over in the bottom lane, they were going to find a target. Could be CTY. Oh dear. The swarm actually connected. They will pop the dust. They found CTY. He might be... Oh, time lapses out. And he will run to the north. The timing on that swarm. And now they're going to try and hunt him down. They know he doesn't have the time lapse. Going to keep on chasing him. CTY might even get the courier in the process. Is he holding for the courier? Debating if the courier... Oh, the shield! And they're going to keep on chasing and chasing. Space created, I suppose. Okay, now they have the lasso. They should be able to kill him off right here, right now. Nowhere to go. And goodbye, CTY. Meanwhile, mid-tier 1 tower taking a fair bit of damage. But they know that without the lasso, this Tiny still has to get out because there's an entire team of LGD heroes right here. Chalice, looks like they want to go straight into the Roche pit with all their creeps. They're feeling confident enough to. They have the Metamorphosis as well with the illusions. Yeah, they should be able to take this Roche on. Of course, with Wave of Terror and the Medallion as well. They are pinging it out that there is potentially a ward. Well, they think about going back into Stomp. The swap. Faith Bien caught out. Oh no, goodbye Faith Bien. And the Hand of God keeping X Nova alive. Looks like Y Innocence nowhere to go. And they have enough damage here. Haste Rune up here on Chalice. What? The extra movement speed. So the Zoo strat is super real. Like I'm loving the synergy right now. The synergy coming out from this team from LGD is looking so good. The Helm of Dom helping everyone out with the extra movement speed. They're gonna look for some extra kills. FY, or they found HYM. The Flame Break to push him back. With Terror, the Magic Missile, Napalm stacks, they just right click him down and he's deado. And you have lots of earn charges now racking up onto FY.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now Manta style complete into army as he wants to push out the top lane. Looks like he will make his way at least into his Eye of Skadi.
A golden thread.
Chalice looking for the jump. Might find Faith Bien. He will find Faith Bien. Lasso immediately with the Wave of Terror and down goes Faith Bien. And LGD, momentum is theirs. Mid tier 1 will fall. But they are still doing very well with army pushing up the top tier 1. More gold flying away into LGD's pockets. The Hot Sauce team are looking well on their way to taking game 1.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's courier
Meanwhile,
has been
Courier
killed.
Snipe from CTY.
Radiant's
Top lane, they're
top
looking for
tower
more. The
is
snowballs there, they have the stun, and HYM won't even get the Warrior's punch off, and that'll be the tier 2 tower taken out. 25 seconds for the Metamorphosis to come back up.
Dire's bottom
CTY.
tower is under attack.
Dragon Lance, Diffusal Blade needs to get that Lincoln Sphere, otherwise he won't feel safe, especially with that nasty Bat Rider lurking around. This movement speed auras. 482 movement speed on this Terrorblade. That will be the tier 3 tower. They will start to siege. That will be the tier 3 tower taken out. They can do whatever they want. FY has to swap at the back if they need to. They have the Aegis as well. Going straight for the melee barracks and nothing that EHOME can do. Alright. OD. Alright. Flame Breaker's there. They have the blink. Not enough mana for the last two, however. And that will be a full lane of racks. As LGD just back off. The most important part is that you show yourself giving away false hope that, okay, hey. Or maybe they don't know that I don't have enough mana. So now EHOME will be forced to play behind from a very huge disadvantage. Not sure how they're gonna find themselves back into this game unless they start killing heroes. The Faith behind Tiny, not able to shine as he did the other day. Ame already at the bottom as the next first ultimate orb. We'll start doing some chip damage out to this tier 2. Should be an easy tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom
Hold on, looks like they found the CTY Weaver. Oh no, the reflections there. Shots to try to block them off, making sure they can't get past the stairs. But still, 24 to 12 with a 5,000 gold advantage. You couldn't tell. Like, if you didn't look at the minimap, you could not tell that there was a lane of racks already taken this game. Perhaps the safest thing would be is to take shrines first before you. Oh, you can take the mid tier 2 as well. Top lane looks like they found someone. Chalice. Use Septum to the air. They found Faith Bien. Juking the avalanche. They will burn him down very slowly. You know, I thought rock types were supposed to beat fire types, but in this case, not really. But I guess because this Bat Rider, he's using the Aqua set, right? And LGD will just continue to snowball. Oh, Ying, he's found one hero. It will be FY. The Glimmer Cape is there. Will not be able to find the Warrior's Punch. They do get the stun out. Looking for the swap. Might look for a bit more if they can only find the heroes, but they won't have anyone to swap back into the LGD team. And it looks like they will go straight for the tier 2 tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle
Now
tower
that Aegis is popped, it doesn't look like he will stop them at all. They will still try to go for a bit of a siege. FY, or the swap in and into the lasso. Looks like, can they kill the OD? Yes, they can. OD's dead. Looking for more. Coconuts bouncing around. Maledict onto the FY. FY here accepts his fate, but he's still not dead. Faith Bien will go down. He will be forced to buy back. Hand of God thrown out. Tier 3 tower to fall. Metamorphosis still doing big work. Eye of Skadi, Manta style. Ame is fat. And Y Innocence will be brought down by Ame. Tier 3 tower still holding on right there, holding on for dear life, but the melee cracks will go down. And that will be the GG called by EHOME as 26 minutes in, LGD wipe the floor with EHOME's faces. Very fast game coming out here from the LGD side, and what a game. Showing the difference right now between their team. Like on paper, EHOME have such a strong roster, but LGD, they're just asserting dominance in great fashion. Look at that. One way down, one way ticket. Big stuff. And X-Nova had a great Chen game. 7-2 and 12. All those early game rotations, just winning his team the game. So anyways, this is only game 1 of this best of 2 series here on the DPL 2018 on Beyond the Summit 2 channel. If you enjoyed the cast, if you have any feedback for me, you can always follow me at HadesDotaTv. And of course, you can also follow me on my personal stream at HadesDota. Hope to see you guys for game 2. We'll be taking a quick break and see you guys soon.